in order for you to function well, in order for you to have that performance that you need to be able to have, not only the brain that you were talking about last week, but also be able to fill up your body with the correct fuel. And I always make the example of a car, as a human being, as an individual active in the society. It's kind of funny to see how we take good care of our cars, which is just like a machine or something, and how we freak out because we're going to spend a lot of money, once those parts are defective, or if the car all of a sudden is stopped, it's kind of our whole life is stopped. Why? Because there's something that we need a car to go to work, we need a car to do different activities, to bring kids to school. But yet, when it comes to our body, which is our number one engine, our number one tools, we have the tendency of neglecting. My name is Bricia Mayimbo. I'm a mindset and transformation coach. And on this video, I'm going to be sharing that, a second part of how to really, what are the food and nutrient that you need for your brain and your body to be functioning, and for you to be able to have that, to accomplish that mission. All right, because I believe that we are all here for a purpose. So with this, those the things that they need, they usually advise for the brain to have a good brain. Yes, you have the exercise part that we were talking about, and again, all the things that I mentioned on the last video. I hope you look at it, you watch it. So what I kind of think, there's two type of little diet that they call the med diet, and also the dash diet. What is the med diet? Usually they say that is a stronger secret diet pattern for optimal cognitive health and prevention of dementia appear to be the Mediterranean diet. Okay, so Medi diet, and then you have a diet pattern appropriate called Mind diet. But the Mind diet, okay, is a combination of Medi and diet, and the diet approach to stop hypertension. All right. So, and again, you also have the Dash diet. The Dash diet, that is a low sodium diet, nutrient packed, and also help the low blood sugar, and it was developed around like the 90th century. But again, the Mind, usually they say the Mind diet also recommend restrictions of 5 categories of foods, so red meat, butter, margarine, cheese, pastry, sweet and fried and fast food. Those are the Mind diet. So that means that in order for your mind to be really healthy, alright, you have to kind of avoid, okay, those kind of category to more than 4 serving a week, no more than 4 servings of those little things. And also, if you decide to have a combination of both, all right, which are really powerful diet patterns, Medi and Dash diet, all right, you have to make sure that all of them are improving. Again, the result, and the reason why we're talking about it is because the consumption, when you pay attention to what you eat, all right, your mind is nourished with the appropriate nutrient, and therefore, okay, so, when your mind is healthy, your thoughts are healthy, your body is healthy, the way the interaction with your happy person, because your mood is really good, because you've been feeling the energy, because energy, if the food comes in, energy comes in the food. And unfortunately, in the society that we are, we kind of currently running after food, eating fast food, etc. We're not really mindful of what we're eating. We're not even paying attention to the nutrient that we're putting in our number one tools, okay? That is our body. So now we're talking about, it's really, really important. So what is the Medi diet? Just an example of Medi diet, a top food to keep in mind. So you have Medi diet, you have the fruits, you have vegetable, you have legumes, you have nuts, fish, and you have seafood. And again, you have fruits, vegetable, legumes, nuts, fish, and seafood. That is the Medi diet. And the opposite, you have the Dash diet, which is the fruits, vegetable, whole grains, poultry, fish, and nuts. All right. So those are the things. Now the Mind diet, to make sure that you can have a healthy mind, it's a combination of two. All right. And it say eat, for example, in the combined media, eat, for example, berries. All right. So you can have a smoothie. I love smoothie. I always put berries. Mother love strawberries. Okay, love blueberries. So any berries that you want, strawberry, blueberries. All right, put them together. Green leafy. So you can have, for example, a smoothie of strawberry, blueberries, okay, and just a little like almond milk, or yogurt, okay, Greek yogurt, and just a handful of a green leaf. Just I usually use spinach, okay, it's really good. Spinach or kale, they're really, really good, and you have to have that fibs. So you have green leaf tea, other vegetable, whole grain, poultry, and you can just add a little handful, just a little few nuts, and then throw them in. It's really, really good for your health. And you also have seafood, you have nuts, you have beans, you have wine, I don't do wine, and you have olive oil. All right. For my salad, I usually do my own dressing, so I don't do other dressing. I only use olive oil. I use salt. I use a little bit of black pepper, and I use a lemon. That's how I make my dressing for most of my salad. So restriction, they say that you have to be careful on the red meat, easy on the red meat, no more than 4 servings per week. Butter, margarine, cheese, pastry, and fat. Because why? Because all are called processed food, and the heavier it is for your digestive system to process this, the same thing is gonna be for your brain, etc. Because usually the body extracted what is good and rejected what is not good. But the heavy it is like those greasy, the body thing, they're really kind of solid material in your body. It really takes longer for your digestive system to process. So that's what they say. It's really hard. It's better to avoid to eat the least of it. For example, the one thing that I learned when I was studying in college, and I didn't believe that at the time, one of my third grade teacher used to tell us that why you guys young people bothering about eating margarine? You have avocado. Avocado is a natural fat. Nowadays I make sure that I always have an avocado. If you want that extra greasy, thing, if you want that fat kind of sense, if you love it, you don't need a butter. You just need a good ripe avocado, okay, and do that. You can add in your smoothie, add in your salad, whatever that you want. Avocado are just the best greasy ever that you can have. All right, and of course a little bit of nuts is good. You can also, what I do for years, when I suffer from depression, etc. I did not go to the, of course I was doing the therapy, etc. But I also make sure that I had some nutrient, because again, whatever that they tell us that we need to eat 8 serving of food, not all of us, think, are mindful and really have that discipline of doing that. Or some people don't even have they didn't know the time to do that. So what I've been doing for years is to make sure that I really use some supplement that are natural, and I'm gonna be putting the link down below, for you to use as well if you want to order those as well. Of course, it's not sponsored, okay? So again, it's really good. It's really good. Those that didn't have me, so you have some different things like Provitality. You have Train, Neolactin. So you have all the different things are really good. For example, for to have a blood glucose management, so you can have vanilla, you can have berries, okay. You can have a nail shake, for example. It's really good, and you can have a strawberry. It comes different flavors: strawberry, chocolate, or vanilla, however you want it. And also to have like a healthy brain, okay, the supplement that you can take for your brain, omega-3, or salmon, or salmon oil, or 3N. You can also have lecithin. It's really good also. And also you can have, for your neurotransmitter production, you can have, a shake, but you can also have a sport bio for those who are active sporting, also, performancer. You can also have Biotin. It's really good for your body. Of course, in the end, for the energy, you can have some Vitality, magnesium, all right, Formula 4, and also Super B3. So, and those are really, for your mental, you have men enhancement, and you also have, Neolacti. All of that are those nutrients that really helps you nourish your brain. Because just as just as the same thing you need a lotion on your body after you take you shower, your brain needs to have that, and you have balance. And of course, we were talking about the importance of exercising, the importance of having good sleep, and again, all of that, your food choices are really important also, and make sure that you really staying away from all those toxins, alcohol, or tobacco. I hope that really will help you, and I'm gonna put the link at the end for you can order those supplements for yourself. If you're in the UK, the US, or also in Canada, you can have access to that. So, and again, I hope that was helpful. Let me know, what are you doing to take care of your brain, okay? What are you doing to really maintain your self-health? And again, I'll see you guys in my next video. Remember that we are here together to change lives one at a time. And again, no matter where you are right now, it's possible to really don't wait until the doctor tells you that it's too late for you not to recover, okay? Take care of your body, because that's the number one tool that you have. With all my love, your coach. Bye-bye.